concept of internal analysis अथवा आन्तरिक विश्लेषणको अवधारणा अथवा स्ट्र्याटेजिक म्यानेजमेन्टमा रणनीति व्यवस्थापनमा आन्तरिक विश्लेषण एउटा महत्त्वपूर्ण तत्त्वको रूपमा रहेको छ internal analysis refers to the analysis of the internal resource and capabilities of the organization. Resource and capabilities are the source of strength and weakness which reside in different functional units such as marketing, production, operation, human resource, finance and accounting, and research and development. Therefore, internal strength and weakness together with opportunity, threat, and a clear mission statement provide base for objective and strategy formulation. Internal analysis starts with the following questions: how well the current strategy is working? What is our current situation? What are our strengths and weaknesses? These are the basic terminology that can be used for the internal analysis. Internal analysis involves analyzing a series of different value chains. It ensures resources and competencies fit with the external environment in which the business is operating. It attempts to access the inherent strength of the resources based the quantity of resource available, the nature of those resources, and the extent to which the resources are unique. It also examines how differently the resources have been utilized. In this way, internal analysis determines the strategic capability of an organization. Strategic capability is the adequacy and suitability of the resources and competencies of an organization. These are the areas of internal analysis, that is the production and operation resources, marketing resources, financial resources, human resources, and research and development resources. Therefore, internal analysis is a brand. आन्तरिक विश्लेषण एउटा त्यस्तो प्रक्रिया हो जसमा हैन मार्केटिङ एन्ड प्रोडक्सन का कुराहरू operation of financial, human and research and development resources का कुराहरू र relative strength and weaknesses of organization का कुराहरू चाहिँ लागू हुन्छन्. त्यसकारण a number of resources are employed in an organization. They reside inside the organization. Internal analysis is based on the analysis of resource and capabilities. Internal analysis is an independent examination of available resources, their strengths and weakness. It is a useful and starting point of understanding strategic advantages of an enterprise. It involves in the analysis of following resources. These are called the areas of internal resources. Production and operation resources, marketing resources, and financial resources, and these are called the production and operation resources enhances product features in the considering a cost. Or marketing resources build marketing capability. Marketing resources marketing capability organization to maximize customer value. त्यसपछि हाम्रो गएर financial resources already deal with sources and uses of funds. Funds को sources र uses लाई चाहिँ यसले use गर्दछ. अर्को human resources मा human resources are the most important organization resources to build core competency. And last one that is called as the research and development resources. Research and development resources that are the base of building innovational capabilities of an organization. Innovational capabilities को लागि चाहिँ research and development महत्त्वपूर्ण रहेको छ. त्यसकारण these are related to the areas of resources. अब internal analysis को process चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ भन्ने कुरामा हामी जाउँ. Internal analysis appraisal is a systematic approach of assessing the organizational capability. It measures the relative strength and weaknesses of the different functional areas. Strength is capability of a firm to perform activities more effectively than the competitors. Organizational capability resides in different functional areas as production, marketing, human resource, finance and accounting, and research and development. International analysis aims to enhance the capability of function. Therefore, process of opportunities. Similarly, it prepares an organization to mitigate the threats and are likely to create due to the change in environment. It It identifies unique resources and core competency that provides strategic advantage, which eventually leads an organization towards achievements of long-term objectives. Therefore, similarly, it prepares an organization to mitigate the threats that are likely to create due to change in environment. It identifies unique resources and core competency and provides strategic advantage, which leads. The process of internal analysis is mentioned. First one is the define vision and goals and strategy. For the first step of the internal analysis to define vision, mission, goals, and strategies. Second one is the strength and weaknesses analysis. Third one is the identification of unique resources. Fourth one is the identify competency. And last one is the locate strategic advantage. These are the steps involved in the internal analysis. अब यसका मेथडहरुमा हेर्दाखेरि हामी के देख्छौं भन्दाखेरि मेथड एउटा इम्पोर्टेन्ट पार्टको रूपमा रहेको छ। Internal analysis aims at identification of organizational capabilities. There are a number of method techniques of internal analysis. Internal analysis का पनि आफ्नै methods र techniquesहरु रहेका छन्, जस्तै value chain analysis, cost efficiency analysis, effectiveness analysis, and comparative analysis. These are the 4 techniques which is very much beneficial for the internal analysis. अब हाम्रो पहिलो जाउँ भ्यालु चेन एनालिसिस भनेको के हो भन्ने कुरामा। अ बिजनेस मे बी सीन एज अ चेन अफ एक्टिभिटीज। बिजनेस भनेकै विभिन्न चेन अफ एक्टिभिटीजमा ट्रान्सफर भएको हुन्छ, जसले इनपुट्सलाई चाहिँ आउटपुटमा कन्भर्ट गर्न सक्छ र कस्टमर भ्यालु क्रिएट गर्दछ। त्यसकारण भ्यालु चेन एनालिसिस इन टर्म्स to understand how to business creates customer value by examining the contribution of different activities within the business to that have value. Value chain analysis allows the firm to understand the parts of its operations that create value and those that do not. Understanding these issues is important because the firm can earn return only if it creates greater value than the cost incurred to create the bad value. Therefore, the value chain shows how a product moves from raw material to state. जसरी के raw material बाट finished goods सम्ममा हाम्रो कन्भर्सन हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ कसरी चाहिँ भ्यालु एडेड हुन्छ त्यो एनालिसिस गर्ने पार्ट चाहिँ हाम्रो भ्यालु चेन एनालिसिस। सो all the firms in an industry that have similar value chain analysis र धेरै जसो फर्मको चाहिँ एकै किसिमको भ्यालु चेन एनालिसिस चाहिँ रहन्छ। दोस्रो, a value chain is a linked of set of value generating activities that begin with basic raw materials coming from suppliers बाट आउने raw material लाई हामीले जुन finished goods मा कन्भर्ट गर्छौं त्यो गर्दाखेरि भ्यालु चाहिँ एडेड हुन्छ। जस्तै कि भनौं न sugar converted into chocolate, हैन, wheat flour converted into the bakery item. That means the value is added while converting the raw material into the finished good. Therefore, value chain analysis refers to the process whereby a firm determines the costs associated with organizational activities from purchasing raw materials to manufacturing products to marketing those products. In this way, इस प्रकार the value chain analysis is a technique. Value chain analysis एउटा यस्तो technique हो of analyzing value generation from different activities of a firm. यसै शर्मा डेभिड भन्दछन् value chain analysis helps build the sustainable competitive advantage through the following process. Value chain analysis मा value chain activities are identified and accessed. Core competencies arise in some activity. Some core competencies evolve in distinctive competencies, and some distinctive competencies help sustain the competitive advantage. The value chain of a firm are into primary and support activities. They are mentioned just like firm को infrastructure, human resource management, technological development, procurement. These are the strata supporting activities and margin. A primary activities ma inbound logistic, operationals, outbound logistic, marketing and sales and service. These are related to the primary activities. इनबाउन्ड लजिस्टिक अपरेसन्स, आउटबाउन्ड लजिस्टिक, मार्केटिङ। अब भ्यालु सिस्टमको रूपमा जाँदाखेरि हाम्रो चाहिँ के रहन्छ त भन्दाखेरि भ्यालु चेन एनालिसिसको हाम्रो चाहिँ के रहन्छ भन्दाखेरि एउटा प्रोसेसको रूपमा हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ भ्यालु चेन एनालिसिस इन्भल्भ्स एनालिसिस अफ बिजनेस एक्टिभिटिज फ्रम प्रोक्युरमेन्ट, खरिद गरेदेखि र मेटेरियल खरिद गरेदेखि बिक्री नगर्दासम्मको चेनलाई चाहिँ भ्यालु चेन एनालिसिसमा लिन्छौँ र आइडेन्टिफिकेसन अफ एक्टिभिटिज इन द फर्स्ट स्टेप अफ भ्यालु चेन एनालिसिस द अर्गनाइजेसनल एक्टिभिटिज आर आइडेन्टिफाइड एन्ड क्याटेगोराइज्ड एज प्राइमरी एन्ड सेकेन्डरी activities. It enables the identification of competitive advantage or disadvantage from each activity. Second, allocation of cost, that is in the second step of value chain analysis, the costs are allocated to the primary as well as secondary activities. Similarly, the assets to be employed to each activity are also accessed. This is further compared with the key competitor to determine the cost and benefit from each activity. Third, identification of the activity that differentiate the firm. Beyond cost-benefit analysis, cost-benefit analysis by value chain analysis also attempts to distinguish the firm from the competitors. This enables the development of the core competency for sustainable competitive advantages. अर्को इभ्यालुएसन अफ द चेनको रूपमा चाहिँ हाम्रो इन द लास्ट स्टेप अफ द भ्यालु चेन एनालिसिस द ओभरअल भ्यालु चेन इज इभ्यालुएटेड फर दिस फलोइङ पोइन्ट्स आर कन्सिडर्ड। अब अर्को दोस्रो रहेको छ कस्ट एफिसिएन्सी एनालिसिस अथवा लागत कार्यक्षमता विश्लेषण। त्यसकारण cost efficiency is the utilization of organizational resources in such a way that the overall costs are minimized without compromising in the quality. गुणस्तरमा सम्झौता नगरिकन लगानीमा त लागतलाई चाहिँ के भन्छ हामी कम्प्रोमाइज गर्ने जुन प्रक्रिया छ त्यसलाई चाहिँ कस्ट एफिसिएन्सी एनालिसिस भनिन्छ। भ्यालु चेन एनालिसिस अलवेज अटेम्प्ट्स कस्ट एफिसिएन्सी। भ्यालु चेन एनालिसिसले जहिले पनि कस्ट एफिसिएन्सीले लागत प्रभावकारितालाई चाहिँ एटेम्प्ट गर्दछ। इट मे बी अ सोर्स अफ कम्पिटिटिभ एडभान्टेज। यो कम्पिटिटिभ एडभान्टेजको लागि पनि महत्त्वपूर्ण छ र सिन्स इट इज द सोर्स अफ सुपेरियर कस्टमर भ्यालु। Cost efficiency is a means. Cost efficiency भन्नाले त्यस्तो strategic capability हो। It involves both appropriate resources and competencies to manage costs. It benefits the customer in terms of lower prices or more product features for the same price. It is becoming the threshold strategic capability for two reasons. First one हाम्रो के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि कस्टमरको रूपमा cost efficiency is the threshold results and the company successfully in the market. Cost efficiency analysis is based upon the economies of scale, supply cost, product process and design. That means the experience. These are the four analysis involved in the cost efficiency analysis. Economies of scale, supply cost, product process and design, and experience. These are related to the cost efficiency analysis. Supply cost, product process design र experiences को कुरामा हामी जान्छौँ। त्यसपछि हामी अर्को जान्छौँ effectiveness analysis अथवा प्रभावकारिताको विश्लेषण कसरी गर्ने भन्ने कुरामा under value chain analysis product feature or effectiveness analysis also included. Value chain analysis मै हाम्रो effectiveness analysis include भइसकेको हुन्छ र यसलाई product effectiveness analysis भन्ने चलन छ। Under this different यस पारमा विभिन्न प्रकारका कस्टमर सेटिस्फ्याक्सनलाई एनालाइज गरिन्छ, इभ्यालुएटेड गरिन्छ र द मेन अब्जेक्टिभ इज टु इन्हान्स प्रोडक्ट इफेक्टिभनेस। यसबाट वस्तुको प्रभावकारिता सम्बन्धी अध्ययन गर्न सकिन्छ र इफेक्टिभनेस एनालिसिस इफेक्टिभनेस प्रभावकारिता विश्लेषणभित्र एनालिसिस अफ प्रोडक्ट फिचर्स वस्तुको विशेषताको विश्लेषण र म्याच कस्टमर रिक्वायरमेन्टसँग म्याचिङ गर्नेसम्म रहन्छ। अब customer requirement मा different customers have different needs or requirements. जस्तै hence perceive the quality value of the product differently. Customer requirements is reflected through the following. जस्तै product attributes, expected service, price sensitivity. These are the customer requirement. Value added by customer मा product features, service performance, communication, these are the value-added organization. अब हाम्रो त्यसपछिको अर्को लास्ट हाम्रो थर्ड वानमा छ comparative analysis. The competitive analysis advantage of an organization also depends on the capability of the competitor अथवा प्रतिस्पर्धीको क्षमतामा पनि excuse me धेरै कुरा चाहिँ आधार पर्दछ. Hence it is necessary for a firm. त्यसैले फर्मको लागि यो necessary रहन्छ to perform the competitors through superior performance. For this यसको लागि development and understanding of standard is important, and development or understanding is important. This allows the manager to know the strong and weak performances. Comparative analysis involves the comparison of capability of an organization with the competitors. It helps to analyze the strength and weakness and prepare to organization for exploitation. That means the comparative तुलनात्मक अध्ययन भन्ना साथ हामीले कम्पिटिटर अथवा राइभलरीसँग इंटरनल एनालिसिस भनेको हामीले आफै भित्र गर्ने आफूसँगै भएका साधन स्रोतको एनालिसिस गर्छौं भने त्यो इंटरनल एनालिसिस भयो. कम्प्यारेटिभ एनालिसिस भनेको जहिले पनि कम्पिटिटरहरुसँग गरिन्छ. कम्प्यारेटिभ एनालिसिस इन्भल्भ द कम्प्यारिजन अफ capability of an organization with the competitors. It also involves the form for the comparison of the present performance of an organization with its past performance. Therefore, that is called the comparative analysis. Analysis मा पनि तीन किसिमको एनालिसिसहरु पर्दो रहेछ. हेर त comparative analysis मा पनि हाम्रो तीन किसिमको एनालिसिस पर्छ. एउटा historical analysis, industry analysis standard, and benchmarking. Historical analysis ma under this, the present performance of an organization is compared with its past performance. This involves analysis of organization performance over a longer period of time. It assesses the strength and weakness and prepares an organization for competitive advantage. Industry standard industry standard refers to the effective performance standard of an industry. Under this technique, performance of an organization is compared with the industry standard. The level of present performance can be accessed through this. It helps to identify the corrective actions to be taken to enhance the organization performance. Benchmarking भनेको benchmarking is the continual process of measuring products, services, and practices against the toughest competitors or the industry leaders. It involves openly learning from others to improve techniques. It helps to find out the weaknesses that is clearly hindering the organization performance. Benchmarking, it is the continual process of measuring that are related to the. These are all that are related to the, we have completed the chapter. That means internal analysis मा हाम्रो एउटा areas of analysis हैन. अर्को हाम्रो चाहिने भनेको के हो त areas of, त्यसपछि process of internal analysis, method मा value chain analysis, cost efficiency analysis, plot feature र comparative analysis. These are the four. यति जाने भनेदेखि यो च्याप्टर चाहिँ हाम्रो कम्प्लिट हुन्छ.